Is going on YouTube? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling blessed, feeling amazing. Yeah, I do have a microphone and I'm not using it, so if you guys do hear an echo, sorry about that. But I just want to do it this way, do it a little bit raw. I like it better just turning on the camera and speaking. So as you guys see in the title today, y'all, I want to go through 5 things. And I got a little bit of notes right here, so if you see me looking down, that's why. 5 things, at least for me, that have really helped me get over my depression. Now, a little backstory: growing up, I've always struggled with depression, y'all, and the reason that I guess you could say I know that I've been depressed, I know that I've struggled with it, is because I've never been able to, I guess, enjoy life the way that it's meant to be enjoyed, right? With good people, loved ones, doing things that you love. And a lot of it just stems from, you know, me struggling with this high level of depression, right? It started off when I was a kid, when I was younger, and it has carried on into my older years, y'all. And there are a lot of things that I have personally done that I really do feel like have taken this whole depression, this whole feeling of feeling depressed, it's really hindered it. It's really taken it out of my mind, that I no longer feel those feelings. Of course, you know, I'm normal. I have days where, yes, I do. I feel very, very depressed. You know, I don't feel too well, right? And I want to give just 5 things, y'all, 5 things that really help me. And none of this has anything to do with medication. These are all things that you yourself can do right now, right? You don't gotta wait. You don't have to buy a course. I'm not selling the course, right? You don't have to, you know, they're not secrets. They're things that you can actually start doing right now. And these things will definitely help you, definitely help improve your mood, improve your life, and just improve everything, right? In general, improve the way you live your life, right? These are not just things that are gonna help you, you know, get over depression, but they're also gonna help you to have a better future, have a better life. So number 1, y'all, is reading, right? I started, I've always loved reading since I was young. And I feel like reading has really helped me a lot because it's helped me to get out of my own head, right? If you guys understand how depression works, a lot of it all stems from in here, right? If you're, maybe you'll get a thought, you know, I feel alone, I have no friends, look at everybody out there, you know, they have a great life, you know, my life sucks. You start to get this, like, this overwhelming feeling of, you know, that just this depression that comes over you, right? And reading really helps get you out of all your thoughts, right, in your mindset, and you dive into a good book. Now, everybody reads different books. For me, I love self-help books, y'all. I got a couple right here on my table. I got this one, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This book is very good. I got this one, y'all, this Think and Grow Rich. I've read this. I'm rereading this, and y'all, you know, I can't forget, probably one of the most important books that's out there, y'all, is this one right here, right? The Holy Bible. Now, whatever books you read, that's up to you. Everybody has their own, you know, some people like non-fiction, fiction, some people like romance, but just keep in mind, right, what you're reading is also gonna affect what's in your mind, right? If you're reading, you know, just killing, horrible books, it's gonna affect you. So reading is gonna be, for me, number 1. And I'm not really ranking this in order from 1 to, you know, from the most important to the least important, but these are just things that I wrote down that really helped me, right? So the next one, y'all, is, and I'll admit I don't do this a lot, but, you know, I have periods in my life where I do it very consistently, and then I get busy with life, and then I start to put it off. But this is really a good centering point for me, is meditating, y'all. Meditating, I'm gonna put them together, right? Meditating and praying. Now, meditation, y'all, is it's been around for the longest, right? You hear a lot of good things about it. You hear it, you know, meditation is gonna help you, meditation does this and does that, and it all sounds good. But whenever you start to do it, whenever you maybe get in that quiet place where you want to meditate and just, you know, clear your mind, maybe you want to start praying, you get overwhelming thoughts, right? Thoughts of whatever it is going on in your mind, and it keeps you from getting into that, you know, into that quiet place, into that place where you can just sit and be still, right? Be still and not think. And I feel like I struggle with that, right? I struggle with that too, where I want to meditate, I want to sit in a quiet space and just really just zone out, zone in, and, you know, just focus on breathing, focus on, you know, whatever it is that you really want to get down, you know, to the roots of. And it's hard, right? Because you get these thoughts of, oh, I forgot to wash the dishes, right? I forgot to pick this up from the store. I got to go order this off of the internet. And just all these things start compounding, right? The moment that you want to start to do these, you know, to get quiet, right? So meditating and praying, y'all, definitely will change your life. And like I said in the beginning, y'all, these are not just things that are going to help you cure your depression, that are going to help you get over your depression, but these are things that are going to help you in general with life, right? If you continue to do these things over and over, day by day, repeat them daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, you're overall going to have a better life. Now, the next one, y'all, I love this one. This one is something that I still do to this day. And yes, I have days where I have seasons where I kind of fall off. And you know, I wanna backtrack, I wanna go back to my old ways, but I always come back to this, and this self-improvement, y'all. Self-improvement. Now there's tons of videos of self-improvement. There's good, there's bad. There's people saying that, you know, self-improvement is horrible, it'll kill you, you know. You're just constantly trying to be better, knowing you're never gonna get there. And then there's also other videos that people say, you know, self-improvement, it's the way to go. It's the way to master yourself. It's the way to build success. Now, when I speak on self-improvement, I say self-improvement in the sense of knowing who you are, knowing where you wanna be, what you're capable of becoming, and then taking those action steps to become that better person, right? That better version of yourself. And it isn't, these things don't have to be, you know, these grand miraculous things where it's like, you know, you have to make this big sudden change, but they're simple things, right, y'all? Like going for a run, going for a jog, going to the gym, right? Changing the way you eat, right? Changing your lifestyle, your habits that you know no longer serve you, that are actually taking from you, and you know they're not giving you life. Changing those things, right? And those are simple things that you could start. Like I said, all this stuff you could start today, right? You don't gotta wait for tomorrow. You don't gotta, you know, sign up for a course and pay $50 in order for you to get in and, you know, take a course and learn. These are things you could start right now today. And self-improvement, they're simple things, yo. You know, reading, right? It's easy to get on a cell phone and watch, you know, scroll through endless TikTok videos, watch video after video, and you know, consume your mind with that. It's easier to do that than it is to sit down and read an old-fashioned book, right? To get a book, you know, that has all these letters in it, it does take effort, right? But that right there is self-improvement, because you'll gain more from a book than you would watching this, you know, this endless entertainment that's on your phone, you know, that's on the TV. There's so much of it nowadays, and a lot of it doesn't do anything for us, right? It's all just entertainment, you know, just to cloud our brains with stuff that's really meaningless, right? Maybe we'll get a quick laugh, a quick joke, and then, you know, we're on to the next, right? And in books, you get lasting knowledge, y'all, things that you can apply to have a better and a more fulfilling, more fruitful life. So self-improvement is a big one. I love that one. This is gonna be number 4, finding your purpose, y'all. Now, for me, I feel like a lot of my depression really stemmed from me just not knowing who I was, y'all, right? When you don't know who you are and you see everybody else around you doing good things, you know, walking in where they feel they're supposed to be in that point in their life, you know, whether they're married, whether they have kids, whether they have a good career. And of course, things aren't always as they look, right? You could see a person who looks like they're happy, you know, but maybe they're dying on the inside, right? You could see a person who looks like they have it all together, you know, they got the money, they got the cars, they got the house, the wife, the kids, but yet, you know, they're dead inside. So don't always take things for as they seem on the outside, But you know, when you see certain things like that, of course you can get this sense of, man, where, you know, what am I doing with my life, right? Maybe you're at home, maybe you're living still at home with your parents, maybe you know you want to take this step of faith, you know you want to do this certain thing that you feel that you're called to do, you feel that, you know, this is what I need to do with my life, but you're afraid, right? And you see everybody around you making moves, doing things, and that causes just this fear, this overwhelming depression, right? Because you know deep inside who you're called to be, you know who God has called you to be, you know what you're supposed to be doing, but you're not doing it, whether it's for fear, for laziness, you know, whatever it is, right? So finding your purpose, y'all, and finding your purpose, there's again, there's tons of videos on this, right? But I believe that your purpose is a lifelong thing, right? Your purpose is something that you work on, that you continue to develop for your whole life, right? But when I say finding my purpose, I mean like finding a generalization of where you want to go in life, right? What you want to do, whether you want to go into a career, right? Whether you want to, you know, go into a career, start your own business, you know, get successful in a certain job, whatever it is you want to do. You know, it's the feeling of, as a man, and even as a woman, right? As a man, as a woman, you get like a sense of purpose when you're working on something, right? And you know, you can see it in your daily life, right? Let's say you have a broken down car, right? And your car's been broke, sitting out there for a month, and you get the right part that you wanna, you know, the right part for the car to fix it. When you wake up every morning, you have a sense of purpose, right? I gotta fix this car, this is my goal, I'm gonna get this car fixed and back up and running. You know, you get a sense of like a dopamine hit, like a little rush when you actually complete that, right? And you go to bed, you wake up, and you have that sense of purpose that, okay, this car needs to get fixed. And once you complete it, it's like you say, okay, I could do this. What's next? What else can I do? What else can I do? And it's the same thing with life, y'all. You know, when you set out to do something and you actually do it and you start doing it daily and then you complete it, you get that momentum, right? You get a momentum where, okay, I did this, now let me start doing this, let me start doing that. And you just have like a sense of direction of where you're going. And that for me has really helped me, y'all. That for me has really blessed my life a lot. And y'all, I'm gonna leave this here on this last one. This is gonna be number 5, y'all, number 5. And this is, watch what you hear and watch what you take in, y'all. Watch what you watch, and take heed to what you listen to, right? So, like I was saying earlier, y'all, there's tons of information on the internet, right? There's tons of information on the internet. I think more information than we've ever had in these past years, right? If you want to learn something, you can easily open up your phone, go on YouTube, go on wherever you want, go on the website, and there's an overload of information. You know, and the news is on 24/7, y'all. There's always something on the news, either something, you know, it's always something bad happening, right? They rarely ever talk about good things that are going on in the world. It's always, you know, a war, a shortage, you know, a disease. There's always something going on in the news. So just take heed to what you hear and what you listen to, y'all. And you know, of course I struggle with this sometimes too. You know, sometimes my mind, I want to watch certain things that I shouldn't be watching. I want to listen to certain things that I shouldn't be listening to, certain music. And you know, it's definitely going to affect the way you feel. It's definitely going to affect the way that, you know, you handle that day, you go throughout that day. And I think that one is also very important, y'all. Just take heed to what you watch and take heed to what you hear. Now, y'all, I'm gonna cut this video right here. I don't want to go too long into it, but y'all, these are just 5 things that have helped me. 5 things, y'all, that have helped me throughout my life to deal with my depression. And you know, depression, I don't think it has to be permanent, y'all. I know there's levels to this. There are people that, you know, feel a different type of depression, but for me, I've never subjected myself to pills, never subjected myself to going to therapy. Not to say that there's anything wrong with any of that, but just to say that, you know, I believe that there's always a natural way. There's always a way that, you know, to do things with what we have, with the resources that God has given us, right? And sometimes it takes that level, that amount of effort for us to want to go that route rather than the easy route, right? It's easy for me to pay, you know, to pay money for something that I feel like will fix me right now than to take time and be disciplined to do something that, you know, I might not see the fruits, I might not see the effects of my labor right now, but maybe 5 months, a year down the road, I'll start to see it. Right? And this world teaches us that, right? You want something, you could get it instantly, right? You could get food delivered to your door. You could get, you know, you want to watch a movie. Back in the day, right? You wanted to watch a movie, you got to go rent it. You got to go out to the store, go to Blockbuster, go rent a movie, and then bring it home, play it in your DVD player. Now, you want to watch a movie, you literally have it instantly, right? You don't even got to leave your home, none of that. And I think some of the greatest things in life, y'all, some of the greatest blessings that we can obtain in life, they take time. They take time to obtain, but once you get them, y'all, and you know, you really worked hard for it, you really earned it, you really know how to sustain it, how to make it last, it's a lot more enjoyable, y'all. But again, y'all, hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you guys have a blessed night. I hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure you guys go down below, subscribe, give this video a like. And y'all, these are just 5 things that have helped me, right? If you're watching this and I'm guessing you've struggled with this, maybe you're struggling with this, go ahead and list some things down in the comments below, things that have helped you, right? Things that have helped you, things that you've done that maybe I didn't list, or maybe things that I did list that maybe I didn't go too in depth on. Go ahead and comment down below and help out everybody, y'all. You know, we're here to spread some love. We're here to help everybody improve their lives, to do better, to be better, and to live better, y'all. Hope you guys have a blessed day, a blessed night, whatever time you're watching this, y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.